everybody, and welcome back to our homestead. We've taken a little bit of time off because we have had sickness. Almost every one of us got the flu or some kind of sickness here over the last few weeks, and we've just had a very busy schedule. So we decided we're going to put the camera down for a little bit and just take a break and refocus. But we're back and we're ready to get started. I'm treating this week a little bit differently. This week is going to be a Homestead Spring Break week. I've got a nice big list of things that I have been working on trying to get accomplished. So there's a bunch of things on it. I think it's like almost 30 items that are on this list. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all of that done this week, even being able to pour a lot of extra time in. But one thing that I wanted to talk a little bit about is what's been influencing our thinking. And we've got this book right here called The Nourishing Homestead by Ben Hewitt and Penny Hewitt. And this is something that I found a little while back at our local library, and I've been reading it, and boy, it is amazing. They've really been challenging me and some of my thoughts on a few different areas, but two big ones. One is about healthy soils, and it's what they call biologically active soils. Now, I can't tell you, I'm not an expert on this, so I'm still very new, but it is about what we can do to make our soil just as healthy as we can, so that when we grow things in it, that food is just as healthy as it can be. And the other is they're really challenging me on slow down, take the time, do things the right way. These guys have been on their homestead for close to 20 years, and they've detailed a lot of the different things that they've done through the years. That's really encouraging to me to say, John, you don't have to go and you don't have to get it all right the first time. So with that said, we've got a lot of projects that we're going to be working on this week, but it's time for us to go ahead and get started on some of those right now. One of the first tasks on my list today is we have this fantastic water cube. You saw in a previous video how we got that. We did an initial cleaning and scrubbing. Melinda worked on it probably a couple of weeks ago as well. We just need to get it ready so that it can collect rainwater for us. Well, today I'm finishing it off. We're going to get this thing completely clean so that it is ready to go. Well, we're making a lot of progress. We're getting this water cube cleaned out. Look, it's not going to be perfect, but we just want to get as much of the, there's some mold in there, just some debris, that kind of stuff. We want to get as much of that out as possible, because when we start collecting rainwater, this is what we're going to use to hopefully feed our chickens as well as water our garden. So we just got a few last things left to do. It's been well scrubbed. Now we're going to take the shop vac. We're going to try to get up the last little bit of water that we can't get out through the outspout, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next item. This project's all done. Just got to pick up the tools, take it on inside, and then we are ready to move on to our next item on the list. Ooh, look at that, Mama.
Hey.
What a nice haircut.
Thank you.
Mama's looking pretty good, isn't she, Katie? That's a nice haircut, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels good for summer.
Looks lovely.
Thank you.
All right, next project. We have strawberry food. As you can see, some of our strawberry plants are doing really well. Lydia, are you ready to help give the strawberries some food?
Yes, and we're gonna pinch off the blooms of the flowers. We pinch them off this year, then we'll have many more strawberries in year 2. So it kind of stinks because we won't get fruit this year, but it'll pay off in the long run when our plants are that much stronger next year.
Cutting the heads off of these strawberry plants is really kind of tough because we really want to have strawberries this year. But as I was talking about, one of the things I was being challenged by in the Nourishing Homestead book is patience. And you know, we know that we are sacrificing this year, 2017, for 2018. So it really means that in about 2018 and 2019, these strawberry plants should be doing really well. And it's our plan to be able to put more strawberry plants in. So eventually we should have lots. It just means we won't have any this year. Well, we've had a fantastic lunch. We just collected eggs for today. The hens are still doing great. and now it is time to get on to mowing the grass. You know, I wanted to take a minute and just reflect back on something that I was talking about this morning that we've been reading in the Nourishing Homestead book, and it's about the quality of the soil. And I mentioned a term, and it's called biologically active soils. And when I first read that, I thought, what is that? I've never even heard that term. So as I read into it a little bit more and I looked around to see what else I could find on it, what it basically means is that you've got you've got all of the organisms that should be in soil, right? So there's lots and lots of microbes and bacteria and all kinds of things that are in soil. And usually, if we were to take up a scoop of soil, we should be able to see earthworms, and we should be able to see small bugs and things like that. That's a sign that the soil is pretty healthy. Now, there are other things that you can do. You need to test the soil and make sure that you understand it. But why do we care? Why does that even matter? What I was reading in that book, as well as finding in a few other places, is that when we have biologically active soil, it means that the soil is getting all of the nutrients that it needs to then be able to grow plants correctly and make them healthy and strong, nutritious, and make them taste great. If you are continuously plowing good micronutrients back into the soil, then you're creating a great situation where the soil has what it needs so that it can help grow those plants the right way. So part of that is using chickens, part of that's using compost, part of that is frankly finding some of those micronutrients that we need to put in that aren't present in the soil. But anyway, it's something that we're continuing to explore because we'd like to know a little bit more about that and how that can benefit our family and what we're trying to grow this year. Well, good news, bad news about the lawnmower. So I came out. The good news is that I was able to get it cranked. That's always a little, I'm always a little nervous about that at the start of the season after it's been sitting there through the winter. But unfortunately, I have a flat tire that I can't get to pump back up. So I got to figure out how to get this tire off and then see if we can get a replacement. So, but in the meantime, let's go upstairs and just check in. I heard the mailman come, and I think there's a package that's been delivered, and it might be our seeds. So let's go see what it is.
All right, our long-awaited Gurney's order. This is step one of the Gurney's order. I can't remember which one this is, so we're going to open it and see. We ordered some packaged seeds, but we also ordered some that were not. I think our peppers maybe were not seeds, were plants. So let's see what these are. Oh yes, very cool. This is our Sweet Giant Double Delight Pepper. It's a crazy package. There it is. Yay, it's ready. It's ready for the ground.
So we have exactly one pepper plant.
One of this kind. We ordered a packet of others, but this was a different kind we're trying to see if we like this variety. It's supposed to be kind of a different thing. So we're going to give this a try, but we have a packet with seeds, and we'll plant some pepper seeds as well. Just some regular bell pepper seeds that we're used to doing. This is an experiment.
All right, very good. So first item has arrived. We're expecting a few more things this week, and we're going to be working on getting these in the ground and quickly.
Hooray! Our first garden plant. All right, so we got our sweet little pepper plant just now in the mail from Gurney's. So I am going to plant it. I've got some water. I've just got a pot. We're going to put the rest of our seeds in some seed trays so that our chickens don't get them. So I don't want to plant this one in our garden yet because he would be out there by himself and we don't have the protection up from the chickens. It's our cat Annabelle. So we're going to put this one in a pot until our other seeds become seedlings as well. So we've got this right here, and he just needs a little bit of water. Let me give him a little water, then we'll put him out, and he should be in good shape. We'll see how it goes.
Well, we are bringing day one of the Homestead Spring Break Work Week to a close. I'd love to say that it was an incredibly productive day, but we had a little mishap. So I was working on trying to get the lawnmower wheel off so that way we could get it fixed and that way we'd be able to cut the grass. and in the process, I sliced my finger. So that happens. Sometimes you just have a little bit of trouble like that. It'll heal, it'll be fine, but it did cut short the ability to be able to take care of the lawnmower today. So with that said, the day is drawing to a close. We're gonna go ahead and eat dinner here very soon. Ryan has baseball practice just down the road, so we've got to get on to that. But today's just day one. There's still 4 more days left of the Homestead Spring Break work week. So we look forward to getting many, many more things taken care of. So thanks for joining us on our homestead, and thanks for joining us as we cultivate real life. And we just ask that if you haven't already subscribed, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you're watching us on YouTube, just click that subscribe button. You'll get all the latest videos as soon as they come out. And we also want to encourage you to share this with others that you think might be interested in what we're doing. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.